I bought groceries 3 days ago. I know I bought milk. I remember putting it in the cart. I remember scanning it and mumbling about the price. I remember carrying it in. But because I put it on the second shelf of the refrigerator instead of the first shelf where I usually keep it, my brain has decided that the milk no longer exists in this universe. I'm Michelle and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about one of the most frustrating and hilarious aspects of ADHD, the complete inability to remember that things exist if you can't see them. If you've ever bought the same item 6 times because you kept forgetting you already had it, if your friends think you're ignoring them when you genuinely forgot they exist, or if you've ever opened a drawer and been genuinely shocked by its contents, this video is for you. Let's talk about why ADHD makes us so incredibly forgetful. Okay, first, a quick nerdy clarification. We're not actually talking about object permanence. That's the developmental milestone where babies learn that things still exist even when they can't see them. People with ADHD pass that milestone. We're not babies. We know the milk still exists when we close the refrigerator door. What we're actually talking about is working memory deficits, combined with out of sight, out of mind, but that's not as catchy, so the ADHD community has lovingly dubbed it object permanence issues. What it actually means, if I can't see it, I will not remember it exists, period. End of story. This applies to objects, tasks, people, food, appointments, money, okay, literally everything. If it's not directly in my line of sight, it has been erased from reality. So here's the technical explanation. ADHD affects your working memory. That's the mental sticky note where your brain holds information temporarily. For neurotypical people, that sticky note holds information for a while. For us, the sticky note is made of tissue paper and catches fire immediately. Poof! What were we talking about? Let me share some real examples from my life because I know you'll relate to these. I have purchased 6 cans of tomato soup. They were back in the pantry. I didn't know I had any. 4 bottles of ketchup because they were all in different spots. 3 little things of cinnamon and 18 phone chargers. To be fair, I also need phone chargers for my work phone and my iPads. Meanwhile, I have 0 paper towels because I forgot to buy them for 3 weeks straight, and no toilet paper because I only remember when I'm on the toilet, and expired everything because if I can't see the date, it doesn't exist. My pantry looks like someone who's been preparing for the apocalypse, but only for very specific scenarios. This one hurts. I have genuinely gone months without talking to people I love because they're not physically in front of me. It's not that I don't care. I do. But when they texted me, I kind of thought, well, I'll reply later. And I closed the phone and they have ceased to exist in my brain. And then 3 months later, I'm like, out of nowhere, it hits me. And then I'm too embarrassed to text after that long. So I avoid it, which of course makes it even worse. Laundry in the washer? If I don't see it, I will forget it's there for days until it smells like a swamp and I have to rewash everything. Laundry in the dryer? Also forgotten. It's now been in there so long it's wrinkled and I have to iron it. Clean laundry in the basket? That's my closet now. That basket lives in my bedroom and I just pull clothes from it. Folded, put away. Those clothes are out of sight. They're gone forever. I have rewashed the same load of laundry 3 times because I kept forgetting it was in the washing machine. Every person with ADHD has at least one drawer that contains items they forgot they owned. Yesterday, I found 3 pairs of scissors, a gift card with $50 on it from 2 years ago, my lost sunglasses, important documents that I probably should have dealt with instead of just thrown in a drawer, and a bunch of other stuff I definitely bought for a reason, but I have no idea what that reason was. This drawer is an archaeological dig of my own life. Every week I buy fresh produce with really good intentions. If I put it in the crisper drawer, it's dead to me. That drawer is a tomb. The only vegetables that survive are the ones I leave on the counter or in a clear container at eye level in the fridge. I've lost so much money to vegetables that have turned to liquid sadness because I put them somewhere I couldn't see them. And my poor rabbit needs them daily. Okay, let's talk about how this actually impacts daily life, because it's not just funny, it's genuinely difficult. So bills. If they're not in my face, I don't pay them. So low late fees, deadlines. If it's not written down where I see it multiple times a day, it doesn't exist until it's too late. I once forgot I was enrolled in an entire class because it was on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I only looked at my Monday, Wednesday schedule. Emails. Inbox 0? No. Inbox 3000 unread? Yep. Because if I don't respond immediately, I forget it exists. So I leave them marked unread. This is the hardest part. People think you don't care. Your friends think you're ignoring them. Your family thinks you're distant. Your partner thinks you're not invested. But you're not being malicious. You literally forgot they existed in the moment. Your brain just doesn't hold on to things that aren't right in front of you. And explaining that makes you sound like a jerk. Sorry I didn't text you back for 2 months. You stop existing to me. That doesn't sound good. So real talk, this can actually be dangerous. So like forgetting food was on the stove because you walked away for 2 seconds, forgetting your medication if it's not directly in your line of sight, forgetting to lock the door, forgetting appointments like doctors or therapy or any other important meetings that you may have. And let's talk about the financial impact. There's late fees on bills you forgot existed, buying duplicates constantly, wasting food, unused subscriptions that you forget to cancel, losing items and replacing them only to find the originals later. That quirky ADHD thing can cost you thousands of dollars over time. It's the ADHD tax, and it's real. Okay, let's talk about how to work with your terrible memory instead of against it. Clear containers for everything. Fridge, pantry, drawers, open shelving instead of cabinets, hooks instead of drawers for coats and bags and keys, like a whiteboard or a cork board for important papers, phone chargers in bright colors for every room. If you can't see it, you won't remember it, so make everything visible. Keys, they go in this tray. Nowhere else, only this tray. Purse, this spot in the foyer, always. Phone, charging station. iPad, charging station, every time. You can't put things away where you can't see them, so you have to create designated spots that are visible and stick to them religiously. The number one rule, it doesn't go anywhere else, ever, no exceptions. So buy multiples of things you lose constantly. Phone chargers for every room, scissors, pens, hair ties, whatever you personally lose all the time. And yes, it costs money up front, but it's cheaper than the stress of losing things. Calendar alerts for bills, location-based reminders, recurring reminders for regular tasks, photo reminders where you take a picture of something so you remember that it exists. My phone is full of pictures. There are screenshots that I took to remind me of this, that, and the other. My phone is basically my external brain at this point. If something takes less than 2 minutes and you're thinking about it right now, do it immediately. Respond to that text now. Pay that bill now. Put that thing away now. Because if you tell yourself you'll do it later, you're lying. You will forget it exists in the moment that it's out of sight. If you have too many clothes in drawers you can't see, you'll forget they exist and wear the same things over and over again. Or is that just me? No, I don't think so. The solution is fewer clothes. All visible. All things you actually like. When everything is visible, you'll actually use it. And get rid of clothes that don't fit you because they just make you feel bad about yourself. Here's the truth. You're never going to have a perfectly organized home with everything put away. And that's okay. Some things need to be visible for you to function. That's not messiness, that's accommodation. Your home might look cluttered to other people, but if it works for your brain and you're the one who lives there, that's what matters. Look, living with object permanence issues is frustrating. It's expensive, embarrassing, it strains relationships. But here's what I want you to remember. Your brain's not broken, it's just different. And if you haven't talked to someone you care about in a while because you forgot they existed, go ahead and text them right now. Send them this video. Say, this is why I'm terrible at texting. I'm sorry. They'll probably understand. And if they don't, send them the video again. Drop a comment with the weirdest thing you've bought multiple times because you've forgotten that you already had one. And please like and subscribe for more ADHD content where we acknowledge that yes, you do need 6 pairs of scissors, and that's valid. I'll see you in the next one.